out about it. They threatened the cable industry with restrictive legislation. Somebody bought up the rights anonymously and ordered all copies destroyed. That's the fifth item. I've got a bootleg copy of that documentary. This whole package sells, normally it sells for over about $115 if you buy them individually.
Yeah.
But if you buy the whole package, it sells for, including shipping and handling, $90.
And I think, John, Ted, the information in that is something, just like we've been talking about, people have to know. I mean, I'm so serious. People have to know what's going on. If not, then all is lost.
This package, the 5-item package, is the most compact documentation you will find any place. And that's the Franklin cover-up book, Why Johnny Can't Come Home.
Yeah.
My finder's report, which ties the CIA into a child kidnapping ring.
Right.
Pawns in the Game, and then this TV documentary, Conspiracy Silence. Now, I have an interesting story to tell you about that. Last summer, I decided I wanted to get a copy of the TV guide that listed it to be aired on May the 3rd, 1994.
Yep.
So I sent off for that particular book, and what do you know, I received the book back, and it was not listed in there anymore.
Huh.
And so then I went to the LA Times TV log section. Mm-hmm. It's listed. I had a friend of mine on the East Coast, Philadelphia Inquirer. It's listed. They couldn't take it out of the TV logs of all the newspapers across the country. But they did rewrite or retype and republish the TV guide itself.
Wow.
That's this Conspiracy of Silence. Now, it's a poor quality, but it's the best I've got, and there are some things that are blanked out in there, but it is one dynamite video, and it tells it just like it is.
Wow.
This is, and anybody who buys any of my items, and by the way, I don't make any money on this, barely enough to keep my expenses going. But in the meantime, I've gone back to Nebraska, spent thousands of dollars. I've been to Massachusetts and spent thousands of dollars talking to Rick Conasuto, and I've been all over the country. I've been to Oklahoma City on my pocket, out of my pocket twice. I put $17,000 in the McMartin tunnel dig in Los Angeles, Manhattan Beach, California.
Yep. So
this, I don't make any money on this, but I do make a few dollars to help me with my expenses. And this package sells for $90, and I'm going to give you my address. It's Ted, T-E-D, Gunderson, G-U-N-D-E-R-S-O-N, 1155 East Twain, T-W-A-I-N Avenue, number 108-259, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89109. Ted Gunderson, 1155 East Twain, T-W-A-I-N Avenue, number 108-259, Las Vegas, Nevada, 89109. $90 for that whole package.
It's fantastic, Ted, and I think it's a...
Didn't I send some of those to you?
No, you didn't.
Oh, Alex, I'm terrible. What a bad boy I am.
Yes, I know.
Well, I'll send you the whole package. I've got a note. By the way, I may have one copy of The Ultimate Evil. You mentioned you wanted it.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
And I may have one copy in among my my inventory. And if I do, it's yours, along with this other package.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Now, one of the problems I have right now, I'm traveling, so it's difficult for me to make videotapes.
One of the things that I'd like to also do, as I told you before, is to put a link on my site so that people can go to yours, because unless they have a pencil and paper and wrote down all that information, they just can't lose it. It's too important.
Well, we need to get together off the air and do that.
Fine.
I was thinking about tomorrow night, Alex. What about your old buddy Larry Nichols?
We can get Larry on.
Has he been on the air recently?
A month or so ago.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. But I'll try and track him down. Also, Noreen is available. I got an email just a little while ago from her when we were on the air, and she said definitely to say hello to you and John. She didn't say hello to me, but to Ted and John. Please say hi to Ted and John, not you too, Alex. Well,
of course, you're automatic.
Yeah, right.
What are
you going to do? I mean, but I can't accept what John said. I can't accept what Bill Colby said. Some things are best left alone. Ted, that can't be right.
No, it's not right.
No, I mean, my gosh, people of the world, I mean, is this what we want this world to continue to develop towards?
Well, Alex, that's one of the reasons the world is in a mess, because of people with that attitude, to be frank with you. But like I say, John has 4 children, and of course I got 4 kids, and they're all grown now.
Yeah, so do I.
They can pretty well take care of themselves. And but you know, that's but he's done an awful lot. He's contributed tremendously.
He has. John Decamp is one of those people. He evacuated 2,800 orphan Vietnamese children too.
Yes, half American, half Vietnamese.
Yeah, when they were either abused, they were shunned by their society over there because, as you said, they were half American, and the rest of the people, the Vietnamese people, wouldn't have anything to do with them.
Yeah, these were the illegitimate kids by the American soldiers.
Yeah, so I just have the highest respect for John, and I do understand, Ted. I mean, you know, maybe I'm just too stupid or something, but when I see an injustice, I go bananas. I mean, I do. And it's probably not the best way to approach things, especially today in our society. But I got to do it. That's
well,
what I can say.
Your show's doing it.
Yeah.
You're getting the word out. 64 countries is nothing to sneeze at.
No, plus every city in the United States too.
Every city?
Yeah. We have an audience of about 500,000 people.
That's heavy.
Well, I mean, yeah, but you know, it's not like Coast to Coast with George Norrie, who's he's the king. He's the best. He's the grandest guy going, and he has an audience. I don't know, 6, 8, 10 million people. But that's, you know, that's.
You're talking about Art Bell's old audience.
Yes, right.
Are you familiar with the fact that Art Bell sued me?
No.
Huh?
No, tell me about that.
You want to know about it?
Is it something that we should talk about on the air or not?
Well, yeah, we can talk about it on the air.
Okay, yeah, no,
the reason is because I personally think that the whole lawsuit was to destroy my reputation and credibility.
Huh.
And that's my opinion, and I'll stick with it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, you know my opinion of you. That's why you're here.
Okay. Well, I'll tell the story. It's kind of interesting, and people are really shocked to hear this, but I had my own radio talk show in 1997 and 98, as you're aware, and I had a fellow named Dave Hinkson on who was talking about his health products. And right in the middle of the interview, he says, "You're an investigator, aren't you?" I said, "Well, I've been told I'm an investigator." And he says, "Well, I have some information about Art Bell that he maybe covering up something involvement with a minor, sexually involved with a minor." And I said, "Well," he said, "what would you do?" And I said, "Well, I'd check the court records and so on and so forth." And that was about all that was said. And then a woman named Ruth from West Virginia called in. I don't know if you have call-ins on your show or not, but
no, I mean no, because we only have we used to when I had more lines, and maybe we should hold off on this talk a little bit, Ted, to save it for another time, because I want to continue with Johnny with you, and I also want you to be quiet about it, because I don't want to attack anybody on the show like that. Okay?
Oh no, it's not an attack. It was an actual lawsuit, and I can just tell you what happened.
Oh, okay, all right, go ahead then.
You rather wouldn't?
Well,
it's public record.
Go ahead.
Okay. So anyway, Art Bell sues me and the TV and the radio station, which is WWCR, Worldwide Christian Radio in Nashville. And he doesn't sue Hinkson. And my attorneys, and he's on good. Huh?
I didn't say anything. Go ahead.
Oh, and his attorney's on Good Morning America, and there's an article with People Magazine, an article in Us Magazine, and about this case. I don't have the clout to do that. And then he goes on the air on at least a dozen occasions over a period of about 9 or 10 months and says that I accused him of being a child molester, which I never did, by the way, never have. And this is what the lawsuit is all about. Well, my attorney calls for summary judgment, and that is, of course, we say that they don't have a case. We